Welcome, everybody. So excited to have you guys here today. So we just let me move some stuff over. I'm gonna move over real quick, 1 second. But we just had this push to the downside, like we just pushed to the downside immediately, just reclaimed everything, right? So uh it's gonna be an interesting day, I think. Sorry, just moving stuff over. But yeah, I think today is gonna be very, very interesting, right? With this news, I mean, we've been what just where am I? Right there. Yeah, I mean, we've just been, I guess, sort of arranging, right, for the last couple days. I mean, we've had some moves, some nothing crazy where I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be it. It's really just more liquidity sweeps and stuff like that. Let's take a look at what RTY and everything else. Let's see what they're doing. So YM is over here. Can you see RTY? No, you can't. My face is on the way. Anyways, I'll tell you RTY is basically holding the 2370s, 2370s. YM, there's still, I mean, the structure is still there, right, to the upside. You can't deny that. As much as I'm short biased for sure, but structure is there to the upside. And it's really hard to just say, hey, you know what, we're just gonna dump this, we're gonna dump this to the downside. It doesn't look that way. Sorry if my screen keeps getting smaller. I'm literally just moving tabs over. I've been I'm on the laptop today. Let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'll be on the live. I'm on YouTube till around yeah, so I've got this clock down here, 8:33, and it gives you the seconds. It's actually pretty nice. I got it just for this because I want to be able to see the actual seconds when things are gonna hit. I think it's really important that we keep that in mind. Also, if you want to join the Discord, guys, remember I can do this. I can do this again. Go ahead and click the link in the description down below. And then also don't forget to subscribe. Right there. That way. That one. Yep. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So let's kind of back up for a second, right? Let's back up because now we can take a look at what's been going on. ES. This is the okay, yeah. This is the weekly, so you can see clearly ES has been taking highs, creating structure to the upside. Yeah, I just took that and all the drawings back on. So let me get rid of them. I don't think you'll be able to see this. Can you see this? Can you guys see that? No. No, it doesn't show. It shows, but it's not in the right place, so I can't show you. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I gotta quit. Okay. Okay, well, whatever. Then I guess I'm just gonna have to show you. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess, guys, but just bear with me, right? So we can see that we have all-time highs. This is also previous month high, right? Which gives us an SMT here. Oh my gosh. So this gives us an SMT right here between ES and Q, right? This is that high, that specific high is right there. But you can see we're just building a structure to the upside. This is, I mean, yeah, I'm looking at this as just SMT, right? Rejection. Then we'll go into a lower time frame in a second. Let's take a look at YM. YM has been I don't think I need my, let me hide some of these things real quick. Right there, yeah. Okay, so you can see YM, this is all liquidity, right? All of this, all of these points that I marked are liquidity. But if I'm going to show you once again, we have, no, keep them, liquidity, high time frame sweep. Okay, this is all liquidity, right? This is already swept. You can barely see it, but it's already swept on YM. So there's your liquidity sweep. We've left this other liquidity and we have not taken all-time highs on YM. Okay, on RTY, we have all-time highs are way up here. So RTY is not going to give us that, right? If we compare it with the basically before the drop to the downside, we still have an SMT between RTY. So it's right here, from here to here. Huge SMT. So you can see RTY, YM never took this, their, you know, is it this year's 2024 all-time highs? Never took them out, right? And so it's, I believe it's right around this high. Never took them out. So now we have a bearish SMT that gets put in. Let me know where you're watching from. I think that's awesome. So never gets put in, right? Let's drop down to the, let's drop to the 3-day for a moment, and let's see if we can see anything, spot anything different that has happened in the past 2 days or whatever. So here it is, BPR. There's a BPR right here in the between 23,731 and 23,675. I'd love to see us break below that, and then if we wanted to go low, break below, use that as an inversion and continue lower. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I mean, we have this inversion here, an inverted daily here. I don't know, guys. This to me is just, honestly, this just looks bearish to me. There's your inversion right there. There's your inversion. And I'm gonna hide this one. I'm gonna hide this and hide this. Okay. So there is kind of what I'm looking at right there is you have, oh shoot. This is all liquidity. I just marked some of these points for reference. That's all. I'm just getting rid of a bunch of this stuff. Okay, so there we go. Now we're just testing previous week highs, right? We came back up to test this 23,980, and that literally just happened. So we came back up to test it, immediately rejected that. So you can see that is a point of interest that, I don't know. I mean, this is where I'd love to see continuing to hold lower, right? And then we short, or we come up here, take this high, NQ fails to do so, and then we drop lower. And to me, this is, as much as, yes, we have structure to the upside, right? We haven't broken it. This is honestly just generating liquidity to the downside. That's all that I'm seeing here, right? Generating liquidity. And so I don't know. I'd be super careful. All of this is just generated liquidity, right? And now it looks like we're going into the sell program of this market maker model. If you are looking at it as a market maker model, you can expect for this to become a sell program if we break below. If we break below, hold below, and continue lower, right? Now, maybe we just break below, immediately just go lower. Who knows? But all I'm saying is this is just generating liquidity. And right here, there's, I mean, like, the only reason we would come up is to take this high, right? Then it would invalidate SMT. At least for between major assets, right? Major correlating assets of ES and NQ. But other than that, like, I see this as I see this bearish for the moment, right? Bearish for the moment, but I'm not. I will say yesterday I was in on this was my play yesterday on PLTR, and I'm still looking for this. I'm still looking for this. It just never broke below. It never broke below. It never broke below. It was holding this top of this 12-hour, and so time was just not in my favor. And then everything else is just kind of hanging on. If you remember yesterday too, price was just moving really slow, right? Like it was just you could sense that hey, it's wanting to go somewhere. It's wanting to do something, but it never really flushed like it should have. And I say should have is because we've seen it flush multiple times, right, in the past, where it just begins. It literally just it goes. So that didn't happen this time, which is whatever, bummer, I guess. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. If we go to the 12-hour, yeah, rejection, rejection, rejection of that 23 921, rejection, rejection. Let's call Steven real quick. All right, this is Steven. He's from My Funded Futures. Let's give him a call. I'm gonna pause the music for a second. I'm gonna pause this music, guys, just for a second. All right, he didn't answer. Let's keep going. If he calls, we'll go for it. We'll answer, but he did not answer. Let's call him again. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. I don't know if he's trading or not, but let's see what he says.
Hello.
Hey, Steven, how are you?
Hey man, can I call you back in 3 minutes?
Sure, go for it. Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Just call me back. Bye. All right. All right. So let's just keep going. Um, yeah, I mean, listen, we have the news. We had news yesterday. We had news today. Where have we been going? Nowhere. We've been stuck between this range. We've been stuck between these 2 points right there. And you look at that. Clearly stuck between these 2 points, right? Daily open, came back, tapped it, rejected, came up here to that 23,980s, rejected. SMT is right up here. Previous month high, 2468-ish, something like that. That is going to be key today. I think. Let's see, show price labels, yeah. Okay. Is it not working? There it is. 2468 and a half. That is going to be all-time highs on NQ, right? If as long as this holds, then I mean we can expect price to just honestly I'd like to see a drop. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to see a drop. I'm pretty bearish in the moment. Maybe at open we take this high again and then we drop, or we take this low and then we continue higher, right? We're clearly on this trend. And this is on the 30-minute. This looks very familiar to something like the 12-hour, right? You see that right there? we're literally in the same trend right there. Look, a huge drop, rally to the upside, and now we're both the higher time frame and the lower time frame, I would say medium time frame, are both inside of this range. So I'm gonna honestly, that I have no direction right now. I'm just gonna wait. We've swept London lows. Asia lows are the open, yeah. So swept London and Asia, both highs and lows. And then yesterday we left New York PM lows open and New York AM lows or highs open on everything. So our current range is between the highs and lows of, okay, hold on, guys. He's calling back. Let's see. Hey, Steven.
Hey, I'm sorry, sorry about
No worries, man. How are you?
that. Okay, good.
So
Good. How are you?
my question was about divergences, and how you actually look at them.
I can't explain that to you on the phone call. I mean, it's part of my methodology and my training. You know, this is not something you're going to get on a 3-minute conversation. You know, I've been trading for 43 years.
Right.
And people learn my methodology, my live stream, you know, through my chart overlay. It's something I worked on for a decade, and for me to just tell you, I just put S&Ps on the highs, and it
Yeah.
just dropped 20 handles. Okay,
Right.
you know why did I do that? Because there was a divergence pattern of 2 time frames, and everybody in my whole channel fucking killed it. Hold on, please. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you know, to pick my brain for 1 minute to 3 minutes or 5 minutes is not going to do you any justice. All I know is my methodology. I've been doing this now. I got people making buku money where they're trading their own money. I'm not a guy who just pumps out affiliate deals. I don't do that shit. I work with the number one traders in the world. So it's up to you if I fit. You know, I'm not begging anybody. You know, and for me, you know, I've been doing this a long time. If you want to learn from me, you learn from me. If you want to see my methodology, I want to help change your life. Well, I'm a giving person. I don't make any money doing this shit. I do it to help people. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't make money in trading. I make my money in consulting with big firms. And I dream because yes, I'm trying to build a business, but I made money in this. They go all to my employees, not to me.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been watching the stream the past couple days, and I've a,
You're,
I,
you're, you're part of my community.
no, I'm the My Funded Futures. I've been watching them. So like,
Okay, well, you can like stream 9 to 4 every day.
oh, do you?
Trading.live. You get for $99. You get the live stream. You get the member Discord, and you get the chart overlay on TradingView. So if
Gotcha.
you're trading your own money, you're trading prop.
Both.
If you're trading your own money, probably switch to TradeStation because you get the chart overlay for free. You don't have to buy it with through TradingView. You get 50% commission with TradeStation, and you get the DOM that doesn't move when international markets just stay static.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for just taking my call. And I'll look
Yeah.
into it and see if it's a good fit, then I'll go forward with it.
All right. If you want to text me your phone name and email, let me know, and just let me know what you're thinking.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Bye. That was actually kind of scammy. Not gonna lie. Kind of scammy. But let's keep going. Uh, yeah, we're just chilling, ranging here. So I want to take a look at what we're doing over here. Tesla's still holding. I mean, we're still inside of this sort of range for Tesla. Nvidia is also we're coming up to a major area. SMH is starting to creep over. If SMH can hold over this, then I mean we're this would be pretty bullish, right? So I'm looking at the 300s on SMH, and then wherever we're at here. What was I wonder what the I mean it's not that like it really matters, but I wonder what the actual is for. All right, core PPI or core CPI stays the same, 0.3%. CPI month over month was forecasted at 0.3% and came in at 0.4%. Is that I don't know what that is actually. CPI year over year, okay, forecast stayed the same. Unemployment claims down. Oh, wait, up. So, oh, okay. So up more than the previous, up more than the forecast by almost 30K. So unemployment claims is the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. Actual, if the actual is less than the forecast, is good for currency. If it's not, obviously, then it's not. Okay, that is good to know. What about What about CPI? If the actual is greater than the forecast, it's good for currency. Okay, so then we have like, so we have sort of, I don't know, bad unemployment claims data and good CPI month over month data. I say good, it wasn't bad, right? So we had two of them stay the same. One of them was good by 0.1%. What else? Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Let's see. Ugh. Let's see what happens. 8:55. Okay, so we still got some time. We still have some time. Yeah, I'm not at home today. Not at home today, guys. Oh, right. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting. I'm honestly just gonna wait till open, guys. At this point, like, there's no real reason for me to start to take anything here, especially we haven't really moved anywhere. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, so yeah, like I said, once we take out these highs, then I'd be looking for something, but right now I probably wouldn't touch any of this. I have to. I'll be heading out here soon, guys, but um yeah, I mean, you could look for longs for sure, right? Like we've been holding all of this 23,800s, 23,875, 23,900s. You could 100% like just start looking for longs here, but what's the risk reward to that, right? What's your reward is right here. Your risk is to the downside is it's pretty large, in my opinion. So with that in mind, I would say just really think it through. I think that's what I would say if you are going to long this market. Doesn't mean you can't. Just be careful, understand what you're doing. Um, yeah, that's all. Anyways, market opens in about 30 minutes, 29 minutes. And if I do see something, I'll take a position there. But other than that, I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do much of anything. If I'm gonna be real honest. Yeah, the fact that we haven't taken yesterday's highs or lows with this news move is kind of meh in a way. Yeah, I'm just flipping back and forth. Okay, let's capuche. All right, guys. Well, anyways, I'm heading out. Stay safe and have a great Thursday. And then we have one more day tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon.